personal experience with glioblastoma is I was diagnosed in 2004. I was given a year to live, and I decided right from the beginning that I wasn't going to be a statistic, and that I was going to beat this, and I was going to defy the odds. I was going to fight it aggressively, and I wasn't going to let it, you know, take me away from my son, basically. And I've been 13 years without a recurrence. I haven't had a recurrence, just one surgery in the beginning. And I live my life to its fullest, and I help others, and that's what gets me through the day. That patients call me, and I volunteer at big cancer centers like MD Anderson, Cleveland Clinic, Children's Brain Tumor Foundation, National Brain Tumor Society, and they refer me their brain tumor patients. So, to be respected by huge organizations like that is huge. Is huge to me. And the Cure magazine gave me an award in 2015 for a GBM Heroes Award for going above and beyond the standard of GBM care. And it's humbling to be able to help others, and to let have others trust me with helping them. Make sure they have all the options. Make sure they know how important getting a second and third opinion is. And one of the biggest things that I want to say also is the caregiver. What can the caregiver do to make your treatment or your side effects lessened? And there's three things that come with IV chemotherapy that people don't realize. So IV chemotherapy, you can taste it in your mouth, you sweat it through your skin, and you urinate it. And so I always tell the caregiver, make sure that the bathroom's cleaned, your sheets are cleaned on your bed, and the clothes are clean, because that to me was more nauseous than the actual effects of the chemotherapy. And if the caregiver can do that, at least for me, that was huge. And the caregiver also needs to take time for themselves. They're not going to be an effective caregiver if you're tired. So get somebody to come in, sit with your loved one for a couple hours, and go out and do the things that you want to do for yourself. Get rest, because, like I said, you can't be an effective caregiver if you're run down and tired. So that's one of the things that it's very hard for caregivers to understand and realize, because they want to be with their loved one and they want to take care of their loved one 24/7. And when I talk to caregivers about that, and they say, yeah, I see what you're saying. I'm gonna do that. And they call me back after they've done it, and they're like, you know what? That was awesome. Thank you for pushing me to do that, because if I didn't do that, I wouldn't have been effective, or I would have just been more run down. And that would also be a health issue for the caregiver.